back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. Yesterday was March 1st, and I told you guys March 1st is the date that I'm going to get back to GrassHopper to get them ready for the show on June 7th this year. The vintage truck and bus Jambo right here in Conneaut at Truck World. So this week we were working on the interior on the headliner. So you're going to see something different. I don't think I've seen anybody have a headliner like GrassHopper's going to have. So we got a lot for you, lots more Cabovers also, so stick around town.
Be fellas, coffee, tea, or me?
Yeah, we've been driving all night long.
All we want's a hot breakfast.
Yeah, I want a T-bone bone smothered in onion.
Yeah, Flo, all they want is a hot breakfast.
Dane, kiss my grits.
Okay, welcome back. We're going to start you off with, of course, some killer Cabovers. Man, they just keep coming and coming. I appreciate everybody that posts pictures on Facebook because that's where I grab most of these from. And so to give credit to everybody is tough, but these aren't my pictures. They're pictures that others have uploaded on pages that I just got to share with you because they're killer. And also, I'm going to tell you about a few shows now. We got a few flyers to show you on upcoming shows, and a couple that aren't going to return this year, sadly. But we're going to give you the poop scoop on all that. And then, of course, I'm going to show you the headliner build, if you want to call it, for GrassHopper. So let's get rolling. Let's see some Cabovers. Are you looking for that finishing touch on your vintage semi truck? Well, Grand Rock Exhaust Solutions has a complete line of stacks, elbows, Y-pipes, clamps, and complete exhaust kits. They have a 50-year pedigree of quality exhaust solutions available at all major parts suppliers, online, and at your local parts stores. What vintage truck wouldn't want that stunning exhaust stack on their prized ride? Insist on the best with a proven track record of quality exhaust solutions. Grand Rock. All right, so both sides of the stereo overhead are now wired in. So it's a 4-speaker system. I've got the this side as well. So now I'm ready for the very special headliner. What is he gonna do for the headliner? Will it be shag carpet? Or will it be vinyl? Or will it be something along these lines? Ha! Yeah! We're going to try that. The old 70s wood must make an appearance in GrassHopper. But I might put the green shag inside the sleeper. So we'll see. What do you guys think? I haven't got all the screws in yet, but I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. The rounded over portion of the headliner, this will go down. What I'm doing is I'm using a piece of, I think might be 4-inch flex pipe. I should be using 5, but this will work. And I'm heating this PVC plastic material slowly and rounding it over so that it will eventually come down to the front of the windshield. So that's how I'm doing that. I took my pattern, my cardboard pattern, put it up against the roof, found all the drill-in locations, and then I cut this PVC material for the driver's side. So let's see how it turns out. She's all in. Got her all screwed up there. So now I've got to take it back out and start applying the wood grain vinyl to it. And I already have the bend, and you definitely want to do that before you put the vinyl paper on, because what will happen is it will, if you bend it after this is on, it's going to make a bunch of air bubbles as it bends. It's going to look terrible. So you definitely want to get all of the curvature work done first before you apply the vinyl. Now, this material I told you is a sign material that we use. It's a PVC product. It's 3 mils thick, almost like 1/8 of an inch. Very cool stuff. Easy to work with. And it comes with on one side anyways, I don't know why they don't do both, but comes with a plastic protecting sheet on it, and so once I've got all my holes drilled and it's a piece ready to go in, now I can take this plastic protective piece off, which has all my measurements and everything, but I don't need them now because it's all made. You get a nice sharp razor knife. Okay, there's piece number one. Now I'm going to go ahead and install it. Turn it around so it's closer to me. Create less problems that way. Okay, the way to lay this down is, you might get a little intimidated when you try this, but you can put it on pretty easy. You can cut this section in half by laying down a piece of tape to kind of cut it in half, and then flip over the product, pull apart the back and cut off that back, so only putting down half of the product first, and then you can do the other half. Works out nice that way. Doesn't really matter whether you go this way or you go that way, whatever's most comfortable. I'm going to do this side first so I can use my right hand and work to the left. So after you've got your hinge, you're going to pull it back to the hinge roughly, and you're going to peel back, separate the paper from the vinyl, just like a decal, just like pulling a decal. Of course, you want to be kind of dainty with it. You don't want to rip it. You want to get a piece started all the way across, so then you can pull it from the whole thing easier. See what I'm doing? And I'm separating it and bringing it back right to that hinge. And I'll let this lay. You don't want it to stick to itself, because the sticky side is right there. And then you're going to trim away this back piece lightly. And now you can see I'm ready to go. There's the sticky stuff and here's the surface, so we're going to come across and work our way in an arcing manner all the way to the edge. So there we go. This side is down, and like I said, I wrapped it around the edge on the front and back. The side I don't really worry about too much. You can if you're over it, but it's not a big deal. Alright, right, so now I've got to just do the opposite. I got to take off this piece of tape and then fold this piece back and then work my way in a semicircle this way and right up to the end. Now we'll just pull this back over, lift up the edging, not the edging, but the liner paper, and pull it back over itself. And here we go. There you go. Now I can feel all of the screw holes. There's one right there. And I can kind of push on them so I can see them. You'll see the indent. Yep. There's another one here. So that's what you do. You indent them and then just re-poke them before you put it up. I mean, technically you don't have to because you'll feel where they are. But I'll probably just poke them real quick with an X-Acto knife before I go trying to wrestle this thing up. So I'm going to finish the other side there and then we'll install it. There she be. I've got all the holes cut out. And the last thing I like to do is use a heat gun to just heat this up to get that glue to stick real good. It's a good tack already, but that'll just heat it up, make it stick better, and then we'll put it in the cab. So there you go, Joe. I still got to put some more screws in, but basically you get the gist of it. So I'm going to button it up and we'll move on to the bunk. Lake City Paint is Warehouse 9000 online, and they're all over Amazon, and they have a wide and vast array of automotive paints and expertise focusing on lowering prices, customer service, new products, tools, and fulfilling customers' entire needs for your restoration project. Fenders, bumper covers, rockers, rust panels, replacement panels, sheet metal, paints and primers, adhesives, abrasives, aerosol sprays, automotive fasteners, and undercoating kits, car wash and prep items, tools, personal safety equipment, air compressors, and the list goes on. Just go on Amazon.com to find them there, or you can go right to the website, which is warehouse9000.com. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. Maybe you guys can work on your own headliners now and maybe come up with something unique. I'm going to close it out with a couple or three, I can't remember how many, but so far I've got a few flyers for the upcoming shows. You guys that have shows, make sure you send me, you can email me at the sdgraphics@gwcmail.net a nice dead-on picture of your flyer, and I'll put it up here in the order of appearance. And we have some starting in May, so check these out. And until next time, keep the hammer down, safe and sound.